Update 10 on Cyclone Debbie, which is now inland, well inland, over Queensland. As of 3 p.m. UTC, March 28th, it had winds of 50 miles an hour and a pressure of 985 millibars, moving inland and weakening. It's at 21 degrees south, 147.6 degrees east, but cyclone warnings are still in effect for a large area right now, including the area that the storm made landfall last night, or earlier today as it was in Australia. Over the next few days, however, this is what we're expecting, the storm continuing towards the south and holding on to tropical depression intensity at least, and exiting the coast just north of Brisbane as a tropical storm and turning post-tropical shortly after that is what we're currently expecting. Things might change between now and then, so we'll wait and see. Right now the storm is 40 miles northeast of Mount Coolon, 93 miles west of Mackay, 180 miles north-northwest of Emerald. It's a stage 3 on the CDPS scale, a significant storm still capable of causing damage, but not nearly as strong as it was 12 hours ago when I did my last update here. There is the storm moving towards the south then over Wednesday as the tropical storm conditions on the right hand side of the storm there, the coast side of the storm. Hardly anything will be felt on the western side we expect, and into Thursday the storm moving towards Brisbane, likely to pass just north and then moving out on Friday, and then moving out over the Coral Sea, where current indications are that the storm might stall for a while and turn post-tropical. Cyclone warnings in effect for Bowen to St Lawrence still, including all points in between. There's the sea surface temperatures. Sea surface temperatures will be just about warm enough by the time it exits the coast, if it does so at the place that we think it will. Wind shear looks like it will be on the increase pretty soon. Of course, land interaction is the big one for the storm that's really degrading its intensity, but wind shear is still being helpful right now, but will be on the increase soon. So this is what's happened in the last 7 hours or so. That's how long these loops are. The storm has been moving gradually southwest. You can see it's really started moving again. It pretty much stalled along the coast for several hours, didn't it, last night, yesterday, and now it's finally moving inland, and it will probably pick up more pace as time goes on. I don't foresee it stalling again anytime soon, at least not whilst over the Australian continent. But there it is, not too much else to say about that, but you can still see some significant bands on the top right hand side there, which will be impacting the coast again. Elsewhere in the tropics, we've still got this, the remnants of Caleb, which is still generating some convection to the southern half of the system, which I think is quite interesting. It's still unofficially from the ATCF, a tropical depression. The Bureau of Meteorology washed their hands of this storm a long time ago. And of course we don't have pictures of it, but we've still got Invest 90L in the Atlantic, which everyone in the Atlantic wants to form, but I still don't think it's going to happen. Not likely for Invest 90L, and looks like we'll be waiting a little bit longer for the first storm in the Northern Hemisphere in 2017. So here's the full picture. You can see the whole of Australia. There's Debbie on the right hand side. You can see its influence extending into New South Wales now by the looks of things, some of the banding, but the main part of the storm is still very much within Queensland, within the central part of Queensland, and will continue to move towards the south, towards Brisbane. So, storms so far in 2017, 1 depression, 7 tropical storms, 2 Category 1s, 1 Category 3, 1 Category 4 on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale. And we've seen 12 cyclones so far this year, compared to all the other years. Still a long way to go till we get to 31, which was set by 1900. Obviously observations weren't so good back then, and of course until Debbie formed, ACE, accumulated cyclone energy, was the lowest it had been to date since 1954. Remarkable. But there we are, that's the latest on Debbie. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com and its tracker at your service at any time. You can also find us on YouTube, search Force 13 if you're not there already, subscribe if you haven't. You can also find us on Facebook, search Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter. Pretty simple, with the links there, all in text once more. You can also add Fool13 on Skype, FOOL13, and add extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.